Joyride is the pinnacle of slopestyle. It's the most prestigious one that we have in our sport, and it's been my goal and dream ever since I was a little kid to even get an invite for this event, let alone land a run in it. And I know it's the same for most of the riders in slopestyle, but yeah, I'm just super happy that I've been able to do it now for almost a decade, and I've had some success there in the past.
89.90, Fredriksson goes into second place.
And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but getting a good result is always nice, but getting a good result in Whistler, it just means 10 times more. So yeah, being on the podium in Whistler was something that I felt like I really need to do again. Last day of practice. It's an early morning again. No wind at the moment. Last feature is closed and I'm fucked. I try to get as many top to bottom runs as I possibly can and then figure shit out. But I'm in a bit of a hurry. Yo. It's your boy. Going pretty well. I'm trying to figure out the hips, because yeah, it's kind of tricky to ride the hips during the day because it's so windy and they're quite like in a bad place when it comes to wind. But yeah, managed to do a couple flip bars and I tried to do a flip double bar T. But it's so scary with like you have to lean in the first bar, second bar, and then tuck in while you're leaning into a hip, because there's quite a lot of hip on it. And I've never done that before, so it's quite a learning curve, but it should work. Oh, it did work. I think I did one. Yeah. Now I just got double whip the other hip and then flip whip the jump down there to set up for triple whip or flip double whip. This is such a heavy fucking... So many combos and whips and stuff. Can I just... I kind of want to retire and just do vlogs, you know? I open up the bar log and I just did my first run on it. I really need to put some time into it and find out what I want to do. So one more test run with the speed and then I have to start spinning and doing combos, because I think I will have like 5 runs or something to play on it before tomorrow. So it's a bit of a stretch, but that's slopestyle. Have to act under pressure. Det där är vidrigt alltså. It's a mix between disgusting and brain freeze. I wasn't necessarily too stressed out during the morning of the event. I knew that I had a really good practice week behind me and that I did everything that was necessary. I just had to make sure that I stayed in my own little bubble. I do it every single event, that I just wake up and first thing in the morning I just get padded up and then I slowly get ready in a calm and collected pace and try to just stay focused and block out all external factors or stress. It's the morning of. It's 7:30 in the morning and we have a riders meeting up top, and then we've got 2 hours of practice before we drop it. We had to move the contest to earlier in the day because throughout the whole week it wasn't really possible to ride in the afternoons, so the organization was kind enough to listen to our feedback and move the contest. So excited about that. Another good 2-hour session, and I'm just gonna ride slowly, get warm and stay warm up until my run. And yeah, so I'm gonna just treat it as a normal session, just ramp it up and then feel good,
and not endorphin dump necessarily too much. So I'm gonna stay at it. I want that extra, like, it's a cold morning actually, it's 9 degrees.
You can almost like feel the tension in the air during the morning of the event. All the riders are just in their own little bubbles and it's super, super quiet.
First off, just want to go through some of the stuff. We'll start at 10 o'clock, 2-run format.
Yeah.
During that last session, you kind of want nothing to go wrong, really. You don't want any sort of slip-ups, crashes, and basically just keep your confidence high. I don't really think I've ever exploded a tire during practice in my whole career.
Fuck. Oh.
And it's frustrating, but obviously you just have to count with stuff like that to happen, so all you have to do is just set that aside and get back to it as quick as possible.
Yeah, it was off to a horrible start, to be honest. Blew my tire on a normal 360. Didn't even feel like I overrotated it, just overshot a little bit. And then just stomach, and then had to go to the toilet, drop my drink, drop my toolbox all over the floor. It's just like one of them mornings, you know, it's a bit too early for being stressed. But now I got a couple of runs in, knocked off a couple of things as well, so I'm feeling better. Definitely not ideal, but it's never gonna be ideal on a contest day, so just gonna have to work with what I got and send it.
There's like local good, have like an indoor sport with a huge skate park.
She doesn't like cameras that much.
I'll put more at her face.
Oh my god, hello, hey.
You comfy?
Yeah, finally. Yeah. You?
Yeah. Just need land twister and I'll be fine.
I just need to land my triple whip, and then I'll be fine.
Yeah. No, which one I'd rather do.
What?
No, which one I would rather do.
I'd love to see a triple whip by you. Or a twister by me. How funny would it be if we switched runs?
Yeah, but I wouldn't even get past the first drop. Neither would you.
What are you doing? Flip it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny how it can be like that.
Nowadays I can actually like relax before my run. Stand around and crack jokes with my friends. But when that crowd starts going crazy and you head up for your run to watch your friends go down before you, that is the most insane feeling I've ever felt in my whole life. That is when you get into the zone for real. Your whole body's shaking, everyone's screaming your name, and then it's time to go.
3 third places. He knows what it takes. See if he can put it all together. Get your calculators out and see how many tricks he can fit into these combos.
Nollie 360 off the flat drop, tricking everything. Triple truck driver in on that little step down. Double backflip, marksman and tuck no hander on the hip. Was that 3 tail whips, Cam?
Yep.
Triple downside tail whip. Play now.
Oh, he's on 4 backflip double tail whip.
With a 4th out last year, he capitalized on that one-run performance.
So good right here. Getting that 360 invert, dropping in up on the spine. So creative with the handlebars, 360 toboggan to bar spin.
Absolutely everything going to plan here for Max Fredriksson, and one more opportunity to cap off this run here, coming into the cannon log. What's he got, Alan?
1, 2, looks like a 360 double bar spin. He probably was going for that triple, but
global and the fans have showed up.
Execution is one that Max Fredriksson really leans on, just the control and poise that he has in his runs. 84.4, we got a new leader. His name is Max Fredriksson.
Yeah, Max is happy with that score for sure. He's going to be going back up to the top with a lot of confidence and something really strong to build on for this next run.
I've said this quite a lot of times before, but that feeling when you get down to the finish crawl, especially in Whistler, is incomparable to any feeling I've ever felt in my whole life. That is just a huge relief, and you feel like all the work you put in over the years actually paid off. Did one miss on the last boner. Well, I have to tell myself that I didn't do my full run, because it doesn't matter where I'm sitting or what score I got, I want to do my run. So yeah, I'm gonna have to clean it up in the second run, but I'm still sitting in first, and we're more than halfway into the field, so got a solid score, but I know I can up it a little bit, so yeah, but I'm happy. I was so nervous about the trip whip and the flip up whip, because I didn't even do them in practice. And then it just worked, and I was like, whew. It was kind of like when I landed the flip double, I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna get down now. So it's, yeah. So I'm just gonna have to work with the wind for the second run, but should be able to do it. All of the first runs have gone. Lots of crashes though. It's kind of like tricky with the conditions. It's the wind is picking up and everything, but I'm sitting in second still. Tim just did the best slopestyle run I've ever seen in history. I'm gonna clean my run up and land everything, and then we'll see what that puts me in the score-wise. But should be close to 90 maybe if I do everything. So that should be nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go have fun. I'm starting second to last in the whole field now, because I'm second, which is quite annoying, but I'm gonna have to stand around for like an hour or so, and then okay. That was definitely the longest wait of my whole life. I just watched all the boys go down, and yeah, it was tricky, obviously. One of the hardest courses in the history of slopestyle, and people were sending it hard. I knew that I could up my run and land one if I needed to, but I just had this feeling that it would still be enough with my first one. I'm in third. Back on the west coast. Maybe I'll just walk in at his victory lap level. How are you feeling?
You can't overstate how much fun these riders are having. How glorious it must be to be able to ride this course, have the skill set that these superheroes have over the SRAM cannon. Lucas Hooper, he's satisfied with where he's sitting right now, and he is down and safe in the corral. Well, I spoke too soon there. Yeah, sitting in third. Max Fredriksson, the Swedish rider, a lightning electric.
And Max Fredriksson right now, sitting in third. He likes what he sees. He's gonna hang on to that run one score. It would be hard to imagine adding anything to his first run, wouldn't it?
And it really is a testament to how much these riders are pushing it. They're not going to take that risk unless they need to.
So Max Fredriksson saying, you know what, I got my job done in run number one. That's what I had for you. I executed on my vision, my goals.
Hell. Couple years later, back at it, unreal day for sure. I was kind of excited to clean up my run, do my second run, but at that point when I saw Tim's and David's, yeah, I mean, it's not really worth the risk in the wind and there's an early course and stuff when I already had the position I wouldn't stay in if I did my run. So.
Get your hands together for your Swedish hero, Matt Fredriksson!
To say or how to take this in. I love you guys, thanks for the support, and I love everyone that came out. Everyone is showing so much support and everyone's saying that they love the videos. This though is quite emotional to get. It's been a couple of years since I've had it here in Whistler. I don't know, I seem to not be able to let this sport go. I have so many things I want to do in biking outside of competing, but it just keeps dragging me back into it. I don't know, we'll see. But I love it. The sport is unreal and my whole heart is in slopestyle. And yeah, huge shout out to all the boys. I love every single one of the boys in the field and everyone that's supporting. See you next one.